Howdy folks, today's Star Wars lore episode is on Darth Mauls' ship, the Scimitar. Sleek and fast, dangerous even when its master was presumed dead, the Sith infiltrator known as the Scimitar embodied the same qualities that made its owner Darth Maul himself so lethal. It was also as mysterious, with no one sure even who designed it, despite some connections to a loyal servant of the Empire. One of the earliest supporters of the future Emperor Palpatine was the renowned Starship designer Scimitar. When the Galactic Empire rose from the remnants of a betrayed republic, the Imperial fleet featured many vessels designed and built by Scimitar Fleet Systems, formerly Republic Scimitar Systems. In those starfighters and capital ships were echoes of previous designs, including a short-lived run of heavily modified armed Star Courier ships. In fact, Wraith Scimitar had little to do with the creation of the ASCs, much less the Scimitar. That honor went to legendary Bith Starship designer Ruges Gnome. In reality, Sith Lord Darth Tenebrous, working in secret, he fashioned the Scimitar around an ASC space frame. But there was little to see of the Scimitar Fleet System ship beyond that. Tenebrous' apprentice, Darth Plagueis, took the ship when he became Sith Lord, and, in turn, passed it on to his apprentice, Darth Sidious. On his master's orders, Sidious presented the ship to his apprentice, Darth Maul, at the commencement of his first mission beyond Coruscant. The Sith infiltrator, as Sidious called the ship, was named Scimitar by Maul. It was a truly impressive ship, a fact proven by one of Maul's first acts, flying over the Jedi Temple almost utterly undetected. Though Maul's dark side aura ruffled a few Jedi feathers to no lasting effect, the infiltrator itself was missed entirely. This was because of the ship's cloaking device. The fuselage of the infiltrator was in two distinct sections. The ball-shaped aft section housed the cockpit, the engines, and some limited crew and passenger areas. The dagger-like forward section had some maintenance access areas and a relatively small cargo hold right at the front. The rest of the forward section was devoted to a cloaking device that technically should have been impossible for a ship of that size. Stygium crystals from Aten II were a rare resource. On Maul's Sith infiltrator, the crystals were mounted in special arrays along either side of the projecting front fuselage, with their effect focused around the ship by the shield hood plating in the fuselage itself. This cloaking system was one of the first to render a craft entirely invisible to both the naked eye and to scanning systems, even those of the Jedi. When Darth Maul was killed by then Jedi apprentice Obi-Wan Kenobi, his ship was quarantined on Naboo. The first technicians who gained access to the ship did not survive. They were gunned down by automated defense systems. In the end, Jedi Master Cersei Tin boarded alone to render the ship safe. He quickly discovered that the ship had taken on the taint of the dark side of the Force. Such was the power that Darth Maul and his mysterious master were able to command. It seemed to whisper to him, tempting him, almost seeking to free itself from captivity. It was an unnerving experience even for a Jedi Master. If the Jedi and the Republic had hoped to discover the secrets of the Sith from the infiltrator's computer, they were to be disappointed. The databanks were wiped clean. Those technicians who were subsequently able to examine the rest of the craft found it to be very impressive. The ship, already resembling prototypes belonging to Republic Scimitar systems, carried an unmodified Scimitar SSDS-11A hyperdrive. Its experimental XC2 ion drive array was packed with other RSS components, but all of this was not enough to unequivocally link Scimitar to the ship. The ion drive, which operated at unusually high temperatures, required cooling radiator fins on either side of the cockpit ball. These folded away for landing, but, in flight, the profile bore a striking resemblance to Scimitar Fleet System's later TIE fighter craft. While not massively fast, the Sith infiltrator Scimitar was well armed. It concealed 6 solar ionization cannons and 2 lateral arrays, which could pop out, fire, and vanish back into the ship in an instant. These terrible weapons would pass through deflector shields and easily melt most Starship hull plating. Maul's small cargo hold contained his speeder bike, which he used for a surprise attack on Qui-Gon Jinn on Tatooine, As well as the 2 surviving DRK-1 Dark Eye probe droids the Sith had used to hunt out Amidala on the desert world. Unnervingly, there were also torture and interrogation droids and devices, as well as other equipment of dark design and purpose. There was no doubt that the Scimitar and its owner had been a deadly combination. After Darth Maul was seemingly killed by Obi-Wan Kenobi on Naboo, his infiltrator was captured by the Republic, and once Master Sasai rendered it safe, Republic engineers began to tentatively explore the vessel's secrets, though the ship was to be transferred to Kuat drive yards for study. It officially went missing whilst in transit. There were rumours of it popping up during the Clone Wars, but these remained unsubstantiated. In fact, the Scimitar was stored in a secret hangar on Theed. When Palpatine became Emperor, he recovered the vessel and stored it in his private collection. When he launched his final campaign to destroy Mother Talzin, leader of the Dathomirian Night Sisters and a powerful Force Switch, Palpatine used the infiltrator to smuggle himself and General Grievous past Darth Maul's Shadow Collector fleet and into the Citadel where Maul and Talzin held Count Dooku captive. After that, the Scimitar was hidden away once more, ready to serve its true master again. And there you have it. That is the Sith infiltrator known as the Scimitar, or as named by Darth Maul, the Scimitar. So if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you're new as well, to keep up to date with my videos. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Later.